Guests see a meal, a moment, and a total at the end of the table. Servers carry the pacing, the patience, the pressure, the emotional regulation, and the responsibility that unfolds across the entire shift. This video explores the gap between what guests see and what servers carry, not to assign blame, but to name the invisible labor that shapes life on the floor. From the guest side, tipping usually feels simple. It's a number. A percentage. A quick decision at the end of the meal. From the floor, tipping is never just math. It's feedback. It's assessment. It's the only signal many servers get about how the shift landed. If you've ever worked a shift, you already know this difference exists. You feel it long before the check is printed. This is part 5 in the Tipping from the Floor series, where we're not arguing tipping culture, but naming what it feels like to live inside it. Guests often see tipping as optional generosity. Something extra. Something tied loosely to mood, budget, or convenience. Servers experience tipping as structure. It determines whether the night worked or didn't. Whether the labor felt seen or invisible. Whether the emotional investment had a return. A guest might think, I tipped what felt fair. A server is often thinking, that was 3 hours of attention, timing, patience, and problem solving. Guests usually remember the food. Servers remember the pacing. The refills. The requests. The moments when the table needed something before they asked. Guests experience a meal. Servers experience the entire arc of the table. That difference matters. Because tipping isn't received in isolation. It's received after effort. After anticipation. After emotional regulation. When a tip feels low, it doesn't feel like judgment. It feels like misalignment. Like two people walked through the same experience and came away with completely different interpretations of what happened. That's why servers often replay tables in their heads. Not out of entitlement, but out of pattern recognition. What did they see that I didn't? What did I miss? Was it something I did, or something they decided before sitting down? Guests rarely ask those questions. They don't need to. Servers do. Because tipping is the closest thing to feedback the system provides. Over time, this gap creates emotional friction. Not anger. Not bitterness. Just wear. It's the quiet exhaustion of being evaluated by people who don't see the full job. And that's the part guests don't experience. The accumulation. The pattern. The nights where effort and outcome don't line up. Most servers learn to adapt. They don't expect fairness from every table. They zoom out. They look at the shift as a whole. But the difference remains. Guests experience tipping as a moment. Servers experience it as a pattern. If this distinction feels familiar, you're not alone. Share your experience in the comments. What do you think guests misunderstand most about tipping? And what did working the floor teach you that changed how you see it now? This conversation continues. Next will be part 6 in the series, Why Great Service Sometimes Gets the Worst Tips. You're in the right place. Please consider liking this video, leave a comment to keep the conversation going and subscribe to the channel. This is the server section and thanks for watching.